Being armed with information is actually more powerful than being armed with a weapon.
When responding to a critical incident, accurate real-time information from the people reporting the incident is the most important thing. Understanding people's mental health history, criminal history, can play a huge part in how we set up a call.
And now, at our RTCC, to keep our officers safe, when they get dispatched, an operator could look up that address and see what the history is to know where they're dispatching our officer.
Understanding if somebody's a flight risk or likely to fight ahead of time can make a big difference in determining how we make decisions and react to what's going on.
You know, our officers have computers in their cars. If they're out with somebody, they're able to run the person through Peregrine, see what history they have, how violent they are. That's going to key into the officer to get more officer assistants out there with them on scene. And that's something that's right at their fingertips.
The full situational awareness is obviously extremely important for officer safety. You know, initially we would go to a call and we would just know what happened. But now to have that history, walking into that, we can pre-plan what we're going to do. It helps with de-escalation. Instead of having a reactive approach to these calls for service, officers are able to be more intentional.
That information helps you make key decisions on how you're going to approach a situation.
Sometimes the first person that someone wants to see in a crisis is not a police officer. That can escalate the situation itself. We have seen several cases that have been successfully resolved, meaning the individual was able to get the help they need without any police assistance at all.
When you have a program that is able to look through all databases and ensure that we get a perfect snapshot of what a location or an individual's history is, it arms you with information. For Albuquerque community safety and our firefighters, it could be a matter of life and death. For our officers, it could mean the difference between knocking on the door, endangering their lives, but also the life of the individual they're dealing with.